Y'all ready for this? Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning. Good morning. It's time for math. Are you ready for this? I bet you are. Let me go ahead and turn that off for right now. There we go. Are you ready for this? I'm ready for this. We spent all last week and the week before talking about shapes. We were talking about 2D shapes. Remember that? And then we talked about 3D shapes. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're still kind of looking at shapes, but now we're going to start talking about something called equal parts. And you're going to learn all about something that you usually don't learn about till second or third grade, and that's fractions. But we'll get into that later. Today, we're going to start our look at shapes and equal parts by talking about what is an equal part? Okay, so let's have a look at this before we go working in our book. We will need our books in a little bit, but first, let's have a look at this. I want to make sure you understand these words. You know what this says? I know it's kind of a funny word, but remember, it's got a bossy E at the end. And we know this usually says "w." Pretend like the "w" isn't there and just say, oh, this is a whole. The whole piece, not a hole you dig in the ground, but a whole cookie. This is a cookie I got from my mom. That's a cookie. Now, I had a friend come over, and my friend wants to share my cookie with me. So I need to break it in half so that we have equal parts. I want to make sure that I get the same size piece that my friend does. I don't want my friend to get a bigger piece. That wouldn't be fair, now would it? Okay? So when we take a whole and we want to break it into equal parts, equal, if you remember, means the same. So the two parts that I end up with have to be the same. I broke my cookie in half so it looked just like that. Do they look like they are equal parts? This side is the same as this side, right? So if my friend wants part of my cookie, we will both have the same amount. And that'll be fair, huh? So I wouldn't want her to have a bigger piece, okay? This is what we're talking about today. Equal parts. It's really pretty easy, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. But let's have a look over here. I can also break equal parts into other shapes, okay? So now let me come over here. I need to grab my line. Here we go. I want to break this square into equal parts. Maybe that's a sandwich. Mom made me a sandwich. My friend wants to eat part of my sandwich. All right, so I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to cut it just like that. Are those parts equal? What do you mean they're not equal? Why aren't they equal? Right, because this side is small and this side is big. They are not equal parts. I need to make equal parts. Let me move this over. How about if I put it right about, ooh, look, I got a line that helps me. There. Now do I have equal parts? Yes, because to be equal, remember what I told you? They have to be the same size. This side is just as big as that side. I don't have one bigger and one smaller. They are the same, okay? So I want you to listen. Equal means the same. Say that for me. Equal means the same. You got it. Now, when I got my little triangle over here, we had pizza the other night, and there was just a little bit of pizza left over. There's only one slice of pizza left. Look at that, one slice of pizza. And I have to share it with my brother. All right. How should I cut this pizza to make it the same? Now be careful. If I cut it like this, are they the same? They're not the same, are they? This piece looks a lot bigger than that piece. Which one would you want if you had to share that with your brother? That doesn't work, does it? But what if I, carefully, because this one's different, what if instead, I'm going to put this one down here, and I take this end of my pizza, or this end of my line, what if instead I cut it like that? Are they equal now? Wait a minute. Let me make sure that's exactly equal. Oh, I think I need to move this side over a little bit. That's pretty close, huh? There we go. Now, are they equal parts? Yes. You have to look carefully at your shape. This one, I could have taken it and done it the other way. I could have put this over here, and then I could have moved this over here. See, this one, I could cut that way, and they'd still be equal, wouldn't they? Would that part be the same as that one? Are they the same size? They are. This one, though, triangle, I can only cut it that way, because you saw what happened when I tried to cut it that way. It doesn't work, does it? So you have to look very carefully at your shape. Okay? So now I've made these equal parts. I can share this one with my brother, and I can share that one with my brother, and they're both the same. Cool. But now, what happens if there's more than one friend? Say I have let me get my line paper again. Here we go. Say my friend comes over and I share my sandwich with my brother, and we have equal parts, don't we? But now my friend comes over and his friend comes over. So now there's me, my brother, and two friends. How many pieces do I need? I need 4. How can I cut this to make 4 equal pieces? Think about it for a minute. What would you do? How many of you would do this? Is that 4 equal pieces? Look at it. Is this one the same size as that one? Is this one the same size as that one? Is this one the same size as that one? Yes. I can make 4 equal parts. First I cut this way, and then I cut that way. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. Now, circles are a little bit different. Let me see. I could make 1 cut down the middle. Does that give me 2 equal parts? Yep. How about if I try cutting 1 this way and 1 this way? There we go. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. What do you mean that doesn't work? Why not? They're not equal parts, are they? This part and this part are kind of small, huh? All right, I'm going to get rid of that cut. But what if I take this one and do like I did with my square? Let me see. There's the half. There it is. Oop. Come back over here. Get back over there. It's a little tricky. There we go. I got to grab just the end. I don't want the whole thing. There we go. Now, if I take this and put it across like that, you know what? Is this one equal? I don't think that's equal. Ah, there we go. See how I had to make sure that my line was not too high, not too short? Is this the same as that? Yeah. Is this the same as that? Yes. So now I can share my cookie with my brother and me and 2 of our friends, and we all will have equal parts. Is this making sense now? Okay, you've got to be careful, because if you make your line like that, the parts aren't equal, are they? If I make my line, put that back over there. If I make my line down here, they're not equal either. What if I put one over here and the other line over here? Are those equal parts? No, look how much bigger these 2 pieces are. That would be my piece for sure, huh? So we have to make sure that we have equal parts. And remember, equal means they're all the same size. This one has equal parts. This one does not have equal parts. We got it? Cool. All right, let's go ahead and move over to our book. If you don't have your book, hit pause, get your book right now, and we want to look at page 682. 682. Hit pause, go get your book. I'll be here when you get back. All right, you ready? Okay, let me move myself down here. I can make myself a little bit bigger now on this page. This one we're going to do together, okay? So let's watch. I'm going to grab my pen. Oop, pen. There it is. All right, you got your pen? I've got my pen. All right, here we go. Let's see. It tells me that a whole, remember that's the whole thing, my whole cookie, my whole sandwich. It's not cut, it's not divided, it's a whole cookie. The whole can be separated into equal parts or equal shares because we're sharing it. Equal parts are the same size. That's what I was telling you. This is my whole, and I've made some lines in it. How many equal parts do we see? Well, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 equal parts. They're all the same size. Got it? How about this one? Here's my whole, and I only made one line. How many equal parts do I have? Let's count them. 1, 2. This one has 2 equal parts. Got it? Pretty easy, huh? Told you this was going to be easy. How many equal parts are there in this one? Well, first let's look. Are they equal? They look the same to me. How many are there? 1, 2. Easy peasy. How about this circle? Look, they did it like I did. They made one across and one down. How many equal parts are there? Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 equal parts. Oh, now I have to draw lines. It wants me to draw lines to make equal parts. Now remember, can I make my line go across this way? No, because remember, with a triangle, I can only go this way. I have to make sure the sides are the same. So the only way I can make this equal is if I go right down the middle. 1, 2 equal parts, just like it says, huh? Now this one, it wants 4 equal parts. How could I make equal parts? Let's see. I could do the one right down the middle. How should I do my other one? Should I try? I could put one over here, and I could put one over here, but I have to be really careful to make sure that the parts are equal. Did it work? It did. Another way that might have been easier, let me see if it's going to let me erase these parts. If I erase that line, uh-oh, it's not going to let me erase. I knew it. Okay, this thing is just being now weird again. Remember before when it wouldn't let me erase? Let me see if I can make a new. Where's my rectangle? Okay, sorry. Sometimes this thing gets funny. If I make a new rectangle, there's another way I could have cut this. I could have put that one down the middle. And how else could I have done it? Yeah, you got it. Right down that middle. And my line's not real straight, sorry. But if it was, would they be equal parts? Excellent. So I could get 4 equal parts this way, or I could do it that way. Very cool. So now, I'm going to ask you this question down here. How do you know when the parts are equal? How do you know? Tell me. We know they're equal if they're the same size. Simple, right? You guys, you got this. All right. You're going to do the rest of this on your own. I have this page here. You're finding those equal parts, drawing equal parts. Okay, be careful with this one. Make sure you get equal parts. Look down here. Some of these are equal and some of them are not. Find the one that is. Over here, Jasmine cut her sandwich into 2 equal parts. Which one of these shows 2 equal parts? Here it says Damon is sharing a pie with himself and 3 friends. So there's 3 friends plus him. How many parts does he need? Show me. How would you cut this pie to make 4 equal parts? And then Isabel and Katie cut this pizza to share with their 2 friends. Isabel, Katie, and 2 friends. Wait a minute. I only see 3 pieces, but there's 4 friends. How would they fix that? Draw that down here and tell me how they can fix it, okay? And then, of course, we have, whoops, wrong one. Then, of course, we have our homework. Easy. Easy, right? In fact, this is so easy. I have a little extra practice for you. When you get done with all that, go on over into the Google Classroom, and I found this really cool worksheet here. I want you to look at all these shapes and decide, are they equal or unequal? Unequal means not, okay? Un means not. And you'll see I have these little squares here for you. I want you to decide, is this circle equal or not equal? Yeah, those are not equal, are they? So I'm going to drag my box and put it on top of the word that says unequal. See how I did that? You're going to take this box and drag it over here. Is that square equal or unequal? You get to decide. Got it? There's a box here for each one of these. You just drag it over. When you're done, let me know. Was this easy, just right, or was it hard? Let me know so that I can help make sure we're doing a good job on our next one. Okay? All right. This is our math for today. Not too bad, huh? Not bad at all. And I have a friend here who wants to come and say hello. Remember we talked about my buddy Turtle? This is Turtle. Say bye, Turtle. You guys have a great day. I'll see you in another day or two when we have our next math lesson. This is our first one. So have a great week. I'll see you in a couple of days. Work hard on this. This isn't hard, is it, Turtle? Nah, it's not hard at all. All right, guys. Turtle and I, we will see you later. Okay? Bye. Have a great day.